welcome to my channel. My name is Miley and this is my first mansion build, like my first actual mansion. I think I am ready to build a mansion because I've been building for 5 months now, so I'm like, hey, why not build a mansion now, you know what I mean? So I decided to build a mansion and I hope you guys like it. I was thinking about calling it the Cliff Mansion because I built it by the cliff, but then I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. So by the time you guys see this video and whatever else, you guys probably already know the name I picked for this mansion. But yeah, I'm like super excited to build my first mansion. In the last few months, I've just been building small houses and whatever else is because I feel like I wasn't ready because I just got the Sims 4 in January. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna build some other stuff, play with it, have fun. Even though I did build a mansion, the Collinswood, if you would say, but that wasn't my own idea, you know what I mean? That was just Collinswood. It was from the movie Dark Shadows. So I wouldn't really say that's my own build, but this one is. And to let you guys know in a little secret, I watched Mega Mansion to get a little bit of a kind of idea to figure, just to see how mansions look like because I don't really live in a mansion. So, you gotta get your ideas somewhere else. Like some of us actually look up houses online and get ideas like that, and so I decided to watch Mega Mansion, just get the idea of how a mansion should look and feel and all that jazz. So here you guys are, the first mansion. In this part I'm just basically building the shell, so it's not super complete. I'm hoping that it will be done in the next episode, but I can't promise you guys that because this mansion is pretty big. It's not a mega mansion, but it is pretty big. It has a ballroom towards the back here. As you guys can see, this room that goes out like that is because I'm planning to make that the ballroom. That is why it's like that. And then the 2 stairs you enter just like this. I don't think I've seen anybody done stairs like this yet. I mean, somebody probably did and I probably didn't see it, but yeah, I just don't know if I see anybody done stairs like this yet. But I'm not trying to be super unique or anything, but I'm just saying. So yeah, so I decided to build the stairs like this because I thought it was cute, since we don't have the staircase, those nice staircase that come curved like that. Didn't one of the Sims did that, or was I dreaming? I think I was dreaming. I probably dream of it. I probably like, I want a nice staircase like that. They're not super spiral, you know what I mean, but they curve like that, and I probably just had a dream that the Sims actually had it. And then so I just thought the Sim had it because it was in my dream, but apparently they didn't. So I'm trying to put that in here because I really like those kind of stairs, but then I was like, it doesn't curve, but then I'm gonna use this and just improvise and make it like this. So that is why those stairs are like that. And then here I just trying to kind of do like the foyer. I think that's how you say that word, foyer. It goes in when it's open, it just goes, and then when you enter, you could just see the ballroom in the back, you know what I mean? So if you're like invited to a party or something, you could just see the ballroom in the back, and then you could just go straight back to where the party is. And then the roofing, you guys, if you guys have been watching me since I started playing The Sims 4, you guys know roofing was not my thing. Like, I did not like to do roofing because that just sounds like I'm talking about a drug. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm doing better. Like, look at this. I did my roofing so fast and easy. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? Like before, I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to do this and that and this and that? But now I feel like a pro at roofing. Yeah, some of you guys are probably like, what the heck? No, you're not. But hey, I can't deny my feelings, okay? But here I just kind of get it a Tudor outside feeling because I feel like this mansion, didn't want to make it modern. There might be some like modern touches on the inside and stuff, but because like that window right there. But then I was like, this mansion is on a cliffside, almost like by itself. So I could see that this mansion is pretty old. It's probably built like in the 1800s or something, you know, brick by brick. I don't know how they built in the 1800s, but I just kind of see that this mansion is, you know, kind of old and nice. You know, that those old traditional kind of vintage styled. But yeah, so I decided to do this, and so I always, and when I was building this, I imagined myself like, how does it look from the seaside, you know, because a lot of your guests are going to be coming from the seaside. They're going to be arriving by boats or ships or whatever, and so, you know, when they're coming in, you want your mansion to be like beautiful while they're arriving, so they could see your estate from the river, the ocean side, riverside, whatever it is. And you know, you're just trying to impress your guests when they're arriving. They'd be like, oh, there is Miley's estate. I don't even know the name of this estate yet, so I'm just calling it my estate. You know what I mean? So people can tell, like, and that's what I imagined the whole time I was building this house. So that's why I was gonna leave the house the front kind of plain. I was just gonna do bushes towards the entrance to have people walk to the entrance. It's kind of like leading you to the palace or whatever. But I was like, that's not grand enough to see it from the ocean, so I decided to change it up a little bit. And so you guys will see. Some of you guys probably already seen the picture, but that's basically what I did. And then here I'm just finishing up my windows, and you guys saw that swimming pool diamond in the back there. I'm gonna put a diamond fountain in the front too, because I figure like this family, like their wealth came from diamonds. Does that make any sense? Like they found diamonds, and they were, you know, diamond providers. Is that the word? So that's why I was like, so they want to show how they came to their wealth, and how, you know, they became the people they came today, and how they built this house is because they were diamond people, you know what I mean? Like they dug up diamonds, and now because it's the 21st century, they actually cut diamonds for a living. So that's why I wanted to show this. Yeah, you guys can see here what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I just put these bushes right here to make it go straight out, and then I was like, no, this is just too plain. This house has to be grand because it's my first mansion. So I was like, it has to be grand. And you don't even know how many times I've changed this. It's like, no, it doesn't look right. No, I don't like it. Nope. Like I was changing my idea over and over again. Oh, see, it's so weird how now you look at things and you're like, okay, now it actually looks good. Because when you are building, you're like, no, I don't like it. That idea just fall out. But now you're like, oh, that was a good idea. I should have added that and that and that. But hey, I still like my idea at the end here anyways. Like this diamond fountain right here. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. I mean, that is so cute. Why did I say was? It's still there. It's so funny. And then right here, I realized that it was not symmetrical, not line up, whatever I'm trying to say. So I had to delete the spray flooring that I put on, and then put the fountain on first just to line it up with the front porch or the entrance, and then I went back and sprayed it because, you know me, I had to make sure it's nice. And then I really like this idea of putting the fountains in together like this, because I did it before and I really like that idea, so I just put it in. You know what I mean? Because I thought it was really cute. So I've made these paths to the side. Like this is when you enter, you'll be walking around the fountain to the house. And I thought that was like a cute idea. I was like, oh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. So, you know, because you want to show what you have like right when the guests arrive to your estate. It's just, like that's how I just see wealthy people. Like, of course, you worked hard to become wealthy. You want to show your wealth any way you can. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I worked hard and this is what I did. And so this is what I'm going to put in my house just to show it off before you guys enter the house. You know what I mean? So you guys can see all my hard work in my yard. Yeah, so anyway, so I decided, I was like, this is too plain. I didn't like it too plain, so I decided to put some of these flowers here, make it, look kind of nice. And I could just kind of see like they hire a gardener to come and help them take care of their plants, the shrubs, everything. That is why I did this. And I was thinking about putting rocks around the fountain, but then I was like, I don't like it, so I'm just not gonna do it. So it's fine. Yeah, so that's what I did. And then here I just have these fountains on the side here. What was just, I put it on the right and then left, but then I was like, this house is already so symmetrical that I don't need it super symmetrical, because I wanted to draw the eye to the house. Does that make any sense? Like, if it's too symmetrical, I feel like even though it looks nice, it's not drawing a lot of attention. I feel like sometimes when you put something off a little bit, like you make it off a little bit, I feel like it draws people attention and they're like, wait, that is not even, or that, why is it like that? And then people tend to look at it more or something. Does that make any sense? I hope that makes sense to you guys. But yeah, that's what I decided, and so I just take that fountain off. And then here you guys can see that I started doing this off camera just to test it to see, and I didn't like it the way I did it off camera, so I changed it here. Yeah, and so I just decided to put these flowers here, even though you guys are gonna see here in a bit that I put like a whole bunch of flowers in here, and then I didn't like it because I was like, it was too much flowers, too many colors in there. I did not like, because the house, if you guys can see, it's a darker color, and so I was like, the flowers are too colorful for the house, even though I like to bring some of that colors, to draw the attention, but I feel like it was too colorful, so I didn't really like it. So I end up taking out some colors. And then here, as you guys can see on the left side, I already laid down the rocks on the left side, so I just decided to do it on the right side, because I figured some of you guys probably want to see me do it, because I did the other side off screen just to see, because I'm not really good at curving. I don't know what the heck my problem is. If I was to do a straight a square, it would have been perfectly fine with me. But I had to curve this, so I'm like, I'm gonna do it off camera so people don't have to go through the pain of watching me do it. You know what I mean? But as you guys can see, I actually put some dirt. Oh my gosh, now that I'm looking at it, I forgot to put some dirt on the right side. I did it on the left side. So I kind of went and put dirt on the bottom of them rocks, just to make it look more natural, you know what I mean? So yeah, then I actually went and put dirt on the bottom of this fountain too, because you just have to add dirt in places just to make it look more natural, of course, because you want things to look, even though it's just The Sims 4 and you're playing it, but you want things to kind of look more natural as possible as it is, even though I'm not really good at doing it like some other simmers here on YouTube. Dang, some of their building is like, whoa, that does look real. And then here's me just messing with the flowers again, trying to figure it out. And I didn't like it. Like, I'm really weird. It has to be like small to biggest. And so the way I was doing it, it didn't really look right. So I actually went back off camera after I finished this. I actually went back and fixed it. And, like I said earlier, changed the colors and whatever else, because I don't know. I wish I could just hurry up and plop all those flowers in there really fast and not be so picky about it. I don't know why I'm so picky about it, but I'm hoping that in the near future I could buy the garden stuff, because I love doing landscaping now. As you guys watch me from the beginning, I didn't really like landscaping. I thought that, it was too much work and I can't make it pretty, and I just I don't know, I just felt like I couldn't do it, so I didn't really want to do it. Does that make any sense? But now I'm like, because I kept practicing at it, I was like, oh yeah, it really brings the house together if you finish the yard with it. Does that make any sense? So now I'm like loving my landscaping, so I pay attention to my landscaping, and I actually work on my landscaping now too. So I decided to boost up some size of these flowers there and just fill up the empty spaces. But then I was like, at the end, I didn't really like it because I thought it was looking too hideous. And so I was like, forget it. I don't like it. So yeah, like I said earlier, I decided I wouldn't change it because you look at it from afar, it does not look good at all. So I decided to change that, and then I went to the right side of the house here, and I actually decided to put a pond here because I thought it was really nice, like, having a pond in the front yard would be really great. But then once I put it down, I didn't really like it. I thought it was too weird. Like, it's just the way I had the layout. If it was different, then I think the pond would have went with it. You know what I mean? Because I had a fountain there, and then I had the beautiful flowers to the left. So I was like, that just does not go together. That shouldn't be there. So I had to take it out. And then here's the fountain, the beautiful fountain. I love this fountain. And then so I just did the night shot and changed the colors. You know what I mean? Like, because I thought that it would be nice to see the colors of the fountains at night. You know what I mean? So I just decided to go and change the colors. You guys see here, because I was like, the house is kind of dark, so I kind of wanted this water and whatever else to kind of match the house a little bit. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? So here I just put some benches out front too, just in case people decide to sit down outside and wait or enjoy the fountain or the sea view or whatever. And that's what I did that. And so this part is gonna end here, and I hope you guys like this build, and thumbs up if you guys do. Subscribe if you guys haven't, because builds come out every Friday. And I will talk to you guys all later. You guys have a good day, good night, wherever you guys live in the world, and bye.